Hello everyone. Welcome to my craft room makeover video. This has been something that has been I've needed to do this since we moved in 2 years ago, and I'm just now getting to it. I started ordering things last week to kind of do the makeover, and the reason I'm saying this is most of the time it's not this bad in here, but it looks really bad because I've just been kind of piling things in, getting ready for this day. But with that said, I wanted to do a quick before and show you what I'm dealing with and my plans, and then I'm going to show you the after, and hopefully it will be a lot more organized and look a little neater. So let's take a look at what I've got going first. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to start with the room itself. My husband and I are currently sharing this room. He is, excuse my light, he is into music, DJing, production, all of that. And I have had to store my yarn over here. The baskets are new and I just shoved yarn in them to kind of fluff them out because they were folded. But anyway, normally this bin is just like these, just packed with yarn, and then up here it was piled even higher than these baskets with yarn. And so I am hoping with this that I will be able to free up all of this for my husband, so he will have one side of the room and then I will have the other side of the room. So this is what I'm dealing with on this side. It's just a mess. Like I said, I've just been kind of shoving boxes in here, getting ready for all of this. These baskets are new once again. I bought these for the room makeover. Normally this is stacked with yarn. I just had yarn stacked on the table right there because I didn't have anywhere else to put it. So my goal today, hopefully, is I bought these little shelving cubes, and I am going to, they're 12-inch cubes. Well, they're just under 12 inches. And I am going to stack them up. I'm trying to get an angle. Here we go. So I'm going to stack them up from the floor all the way up 6 cubes high. And then they are going to come out across the wall and stagger a little bit. That is the goal. I would also like to go back and buy more cubes to go under here for additional storage. This is my sewing table, obviously, and I don't really need that much depth for sitting and sewing. So I think that will be a great addition to storage. And there will be things. I need to make a sewing machine cover. My serger is down here on the floor, so I'm hoping to free up space so that I can get it back on the table. And so I need to make a serger cover. And I also have a cover stitch machine that I'm hoping to be, excuse the closet, again, this is going to be the second part of the room redo. All of this is going to be storage shelving. This is actually a bedroom, obviously, but we are going to convert this to just cubes of storage. That is not going to be done today, but I was trying to see, my serger's down there somewhere. I don't, my cover stitch. I'm hoping to be able to get my cover stitch machine out on the table as well. But I still have to have room for the printer, so I don't know. It may just be the two machines and I'll pull the other out as needed. So that is the start. This is what it looks like before. And Now for the fun part, let's get to work. All right, I have now cleared everything out from this side of the room, and of course, except for the big heavy desk. And I'm going to clean the room real good, and then I'm going to start putting everything together. So let's do that. Okay, I have cleared out the room and everything has been deeply dusted and washed. Did the trim, the doors, the handles, the outlets, all of that good stuff. Got my hair up in a pony, and I'm sorry, I should have put a Band-Aid on that. I have a spider bite behind my ear. I hope that wasn't bad to look at. So yeah, now it's time to get started building and start getting some storage up. Okay, so for my storage solution, I am trying these, fingers crossed that they work. This is something that I got from Amazon, and they are these cubes. I started to get a wired shelving unit, but I went with this because I figured it's going to hide the mess a little bit more, or hide the chaos. And what it is these sheets, and it is I wasn't sure when I bought it, and I watched videos and could not tell from what people were showing, but it is a hard plastic. I wasn't sure if it was like a fabric, but it isn't. It is like a hard plastic, and I did test the weight of that was why I had put some yarn in the boxes. I wanted to test the weight. It says it will hold up to 10 pounds, and it does without issue. So I'm hoping that these will work for what I have planned. These are made as a floor unit. I am going to be attaching these to the wall using these brackets that you use in like a wire shelving system in your closet. So I'm going to see how this is going to work out. I may have to get better screws. I'm not sure. And I may end up having to get a bottom support to go under. But I'm just taking it one step at a time and kind of figuring out what I'm going to need to do. So I am going to get started building these. I am going to build one real quick just to show you how it's done, because it's really, really, really simple. So they come with these little connectors, and you literally just pop them into place. So my first unit I'm going to build is going to be a single unit going straight up forever in this corner. So I'm going to start with that and pop it into place. So this will be the back. I'm getting this and popping it into place, and you want to make sure it pops in all the way. And then I will put the front pieces on. Another front piece. on. And you want to make sure it is snapping in all directions. Building it up or to the side or whatever. As you go, you just keep adding the connectors. So this is a really easy system if you don't have help in putting something up. This is a really good system to use. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Okay, so I have my tower done with the exception of the top portion, and I am bringing these out along the wall, and I wanted to show you in case you wanted to attach these to the walls for your storage needs. Also, I wanted to show you how I'm going about doing that. So I can't build the shelves yet because I am using these little I cannot think of the name of these. Anyway, I'm using these to attach them to the wall. So what I have to do is put these on before I build the rest. So I have built this, and it is going to go on the wall, and I'm just going to attach this one first so that it is secure. Then I'm going to attach the rest of them, secure the end, and then work my way towards the center, securing all of them to the wall, top and bottom. So I'll have 2 on the top and then 2 on the bottom. And just wanted to show you how I am doing that. So fingers crossed that it will hold the weight. If not, I'll have to go back and get a bracket that comes out and will support the weight. But I'm hoping this will work, but we'll see. So yeah, let's get going with that. Okay, so I have my shelving unit up, sort of. I am very, very impressed. These things are, I'm pulling on them. They are absolutely, they are not going anywhere. They are super sturdy. Very happy with that. I bought a 16 cube storage unit and learned from my mistake. I didn't go back and figure up how many panels and connectors I would need for my configuration. I had just sketched out how I wanted them to go up. And so long story short, I am short 5 panels and 10 connectors. So I'm gonna have to go back and buy some more, but well worth the purchase. This was for the 16 storage, I think it was like $55 on Amazon, and we have Prime, so it was free shipping. Probably one of the best $50 we have spent in a long time. My configuration is going to be, when it's all done, I don't know if you can tell, but these are missing the front connectors. So I need 2 more connectors right here, and then I'm going to be doing another cube here, and then another cube here. And I have 3 panels left over. So my configuration is 6 for the tower, 6 going across here, and then 3 individual cubes going across that way. And this is going to give me so much storage. I mean, I could take it all the way up further if I wanted to, but I think this is going to be sufficient. So basically, when it's all done, I'm going to have 16, 17, 18, 19 actual cube spaces. It's just these will not have the tops on them. So I can put taller things in those places if I need to. So anyway, very, very happy with the way this has come together. I did learn doing this. Originally, I was putting in the wall anchors, 2 at the top, and I was going to do 2 at the bottom, but I discovered where I'm going to be stacking them, I can only do 1 in the center to give room for the panel to go into the connector. I hope that makes sense. Let me take you off here and just show you. Okay. You like my filming skills. Okay, so in order, well, let me just show you on this one. In order to get this panel to go over the connector right here, I was only able to do 1. If I did 1 in each corner like I had initially done, there wasn't enough space to get that this panel on. So it had to be put in the center. Hopefully this will help someone else to organize your craft room on a budget, because I'm on a super tight budget. Now let's get everything back in. All right, so like I said, I'm not quite done, but I am as far as I can go right now. So I have everything completely filled, and I guess the best way to do this would be to flip the camera around and take you on a little tour. So give me just a second to do that. Okay, so starting in this corner, I have, and sorry, those are still in plastic. If you are not aware, I live in the desert and it is extremely dusty here. So I left those in since they're close to the floor. Have everything in oh my goodness, baskets and boxes, and everything sort of kind of organized. There's still some more organization to do as far as yarn types and getting all of that kind of situated. And then I am now set up where I can sew, and we have our printer. And I came up with, for anyone that is interested in knowing, I just started cross stitching, and I like the drops system, but I couldn't figure out a way to hang them. So I was at Hobby Lobby yesterday, and there was this little container, and it had little wooden handles, not wooden, rope handles on it. I just took the rope handles off and attached that to the wall, and it has, I don't know if you can see, it has like a space between here. And so I've done it such that all I have to do, of course I'm doing it one-handed, is take my little version of drops and store them like that. And I have a bunch of floss coming, and I will be organizing all of that. So anyway, for now, that is how I am organizing my floss. It is working out really well as far as the system. I like that. I'm really happy with the way that's working out. And with the little cubes, sorry, I'm tired now. It came with this little hook, which is perfect for, I make my drops out of the floss bobbins, and I have a hole punch that I used to use when I did fashion design, and I would just punch a large hole in them and then just use them like a drop thread floss holder. So that is working out really well also. So yeah, this is the end result, and I am quite pleased with it. There are, like I said, some few more detailed things. Oh, and this is new. I had an office chair here, but it had arms on it, and it came out so far into the floor. And with my husband and I both sharing this space, I decided to go with just a stool. And so my daughter put that together for me, and I got that off of Amazon as well. So yeah, if you have any questions, definitely let me know down in the comments box. Leave me a comment, and I will try my best to answer as quickly as I can. And let me know if any of this has been helpful for or inspirational for working on your craft room and getting it organized. And also, if you have any additional tips for me, I was able to clear this cube out, shelving unit out, but depending on how much of it my husband ends up using, I may start storing my fabric over here now that I have all of my yarn over here, because I really don't think he needs it except for the top flat surface. So I may be getting some cardboard and wrapping my fabric and everything and organizing all of that over here. That would be nice to get it all out of the closet. So that's it. I hope this has been inspiring or helpful or informational for you. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. If you have any suggestions, let me know. And I hope you've enjoyed this little craft room makeover. And hopefully I will see you over on my podcast. Bye.